Hello class, my name is Jeremiah Clevis Eden. Today we are going to have some tutorials in mathematics. We are going to solve a question in partial differential equation. It says form a partial differential equation or function below. Form a partial differential equation or function below. So we are going to find a partial differential equation for these functions below. So of course, there's a formula that guides us to do that. It's a formula that guides us to solve this problem, which is du dx plus p du dz, comma, dv dx plus p dv dz, and we also have du dy plus q du dz, comma, dv dy plus q dv dz. So we have the partial differential of du dx plus p du dz, comma, dv dx plus p dv dz. We also have du dy plus q du dz, comma, dv dy plus q dv dz. So having done that, let u equals to, let's write this part as what u, and which is what x plus y plus z. So this one is u now. So we're going to find the partial differentiation of u with respect to x. That's the first one. So we have du dx, the partial differentiation of u with respect to x. When we are going to differentiate this, okay, if we have something like this, it's the same thing as we have u equals to x raised power 1 plus y raised power 1 plus z raised power 1. So now, if we want to find du dx, the partial differentiation of u with respect to x, that means we are going to have from here 1 multiplied by x raised power 1 minus 1. I getting by differentiating u with respect to x. This part all are zeros because what? It becomes 0 because there's no x attached to it. So you're going to agree with me that 1 multiplied by x is what? X. 1 minus 1 is what? 0. Anything raised power 0 is what? 1. So the u, the x is what? Is equals to 1. Now we are going to go right ahead. We are going to go right ahead to find the u, the y. Okay? Okay, let's find it. We have du dy, the partial differentiation of u with respect to y. Of course, we are going to apply the same method here, which you have 1 multiplied by y raised power 1 minus 1, which equals 1 multiplied by y is what? Y. 1 minus 1 is what? 0. And according to laws of principles, anything raised power 0 is what? Is equals to 1. So you are going to agree with me that du dy is what? 1. So we are going to also find du dz. Du dz. The partial differentiation of u with respect to z, du dz. So what is du dz now? We have 1 multiplied by z, 1 multiplied by z raised power 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1, which is equals to 1 multiplied by z is what? Z. 1 minus 1 is what? 0. So anything raised power 0 is what? 1, according to those principles. So you're going to agree with me that the u, the x is equals to the u dy, which equals to what? Du dz. Everything equals to what? Everything equals to 1. So, having done that, we are going to find, okay, remember that in the function, we have a function like this, which is what? X plus y plus z equals to what? Sorry, comma, x squared plus y squared plus z squared. You remember this function, right? So now, we already set this part as u and we have solved it. Now let's set this part as what? V. Let v equals to x squared plus y squared plus z squared. So having known that, the v, let's find the v, the partial differentiation of v with respect to x. What do we have now? 2 multiplied by x raised power 2 minus 1, which is the same thing as what? 2 multiplied by x is what? 2x. 2 minus 1 is what? 1. And this one is the same thing as what? 2x. now. So we have the partial differentiation of v with respect to what? Y, which is what? The v dy. We have what? 2 multiplied by y raised by what? 2 minus 1, which is equal to what? 2 multiplied by y is what? 2y. 2 minus 1 is what? 1. You're going to agree with me that this one is equal to what? 2y. So now, what next do we need to, what next are we going to find? We have the v, the z. The v, the z is what now? Now look at z square, right? So we want to differentiate v with respect to what? Z. We are going to have 2 multiplied by z raised by what? 2 minus 1. Are you getting me now? So 2 multiplied by z is what? 2 multiplied by z is what? 2z. Now we have 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is what? Is 1. So which is the same thing as what? 2z. So we have found, having known this, we are going to apply the formula given. We are going to apply what? We are going to apply the formula given. Of course, if you remember carefully, the formula given was what now? The formula given was this. We have the u, the x plus p, the u, the z, comma, the v, the x plus p, the v, the z. And we have what? The u, the y plus q, the u, the z, comma, the v, the y plus q, the v, the z. So this was the equation given to us. Of course, you're going to agree with me that in the solved problem we had the u, the x, which is what? 1. We solved it. So and instead of the u, the x, we're going to write what? 1. Then we write what? Plus. Then what? P. The u, the z. The u, the z. If you check it carefully, in the solved problem, because I cleaned it earlier, the u, the z, okay, the u, the z also got it as what? 1. I get it now. So the v, the x, in the solved problem, we got the v, the z as what? 2x plus p, the v, the z in the solved problem, we got it as what? 2z. Now, what next? We have what? The u, the y, when we solve it, we got it as what? 1 plus q. The u, the z, when we solve it, we got it as what? 1, comma. The v, the y, when we solve it, we got it as what? As 2y. I cleaned it earlier. So, plus 1 plus q. The v, the z. The v, the z, when we solve it, we got it as what? 2z. We got it as 2z. So we have substituted the value of this problem. So you're going to agree with me that we have 1 plus p multiplied by 1 is p, comma. We have what? 2x. We have 2x here plus p multiplied by 2z is what? 2pz. Now we have what? We have 1 plus p multiplied by 1 is what? P. We have 1 plus q multiplied by 1 is what? Q. So what next? We have 2x plus p, right? Okay, no? 2 and p multiplied by 2z is what? P multiplied by 2z is what? 2pz. So here's supposed to be what? 2pz. We also have what? 2y plus q multiplied by 2z is what? 2qz. 2qz. So having known this, we are going to solve it. We are going to proceed further to solve it. So you're going to agree with me that this matrix is in form of what? Like in form of determinant. So when you have something like this matrix A, B, C, D. When you have this matrix, now how can we solve this matrix? We are going to say A multiplied by D, A multiplied by D, which is what? A multiplied by D, right? Minus C multiplied by D, C multiplied by B. A multiplied by D minus what? C multiplied by B, or B multiplied by C. B multiplied by C. This is how we're going to solve this determinant. So, having known how to solve the determinant, we are going to apply the same method on solving this problem. So, what do we have now? We have 1 plus P multiplied by 2y plus 2qz. Okay, look at it. Look at it. 1 plus P multiplied by 2y plus 2qz. Are you getting me now? Minus 1 plus q, 1 plus q, 1 plus q multiplied by what? 2x plus 2py. Multiplied by what? 2x plus 2py, 2pz. Rather, 1 plus 2 multiplied by what? 2x plus 2pz. 2pz. Have you seen that now? So, having known that, what we have now, we are going to multiply this one by what? This, which is what? 1 multiplied by what? This, 2y plus 2qz. Are you getting me now? Then we have what? Plus p multiplied by what? This, 2y plus 2qz. Are you getting me now? So, we write our subtraction sign. Then we come back what? Here, 1. So what do we have now? We have 1 multiplied by what? This, right? 1 multiplied by 2x plus 2pz. 2x plus 2pz. Are you getting me now? So we have what now? Plus q multiplied by this, which is what? 2 multiplied by 2x plus 2pz. Are you getting me now? So we have done that, and what next? We are going to simplify it further. So what do we have now? 1 multiplied by everything here, the remaining thing. We have what? 2y plus 2qz, right? Plus p multiplied by 2y is what? 2py. Are you getting me now? 2py. P multiplied by 2qz is what? Plus 2pqz. Now we have what? Minus 1 multiplied by everything here, see remains the same. 2x plus 2pz. Are you getting me now? So we have plus q multiplied by 2x is what? Plus 2qx. Q multiplied by 2pz is what? Plus 2pqz. Are you getting me now? So this is what we have. Now let's solve it further. So you're going to agree with me that we have what do we have now? We have 2y plus 2qz plus 2py plus 2pqz. Are you getting me now? Minus multiplied by 2x is what? Minus 2x. Minus multiplied by minus 2pz is what? Minus 2pz. Minus multiplied by minus 2qz is what? Minus 2qx. Minus multiplied by minus 2x is what? Minus 2qx. Are you getting me? So what do we have next? We have minus multiplied by plus 2pqz. This one now. Minus 2pqz. Have you got that now? So, having known that, let's see how to collect the like terms. Let's see how to collect the like terms. So what we're going to have now is that let's move P to one side and move Q to one side. Okay, let's remove it out of this parenthesis. Let's remove it out of this. So what do we have now? Okay, first of all, let's bring 2y. We have 2y now. Okay, then another 2y. Okay, let's bring minus 2x one side to join this. So what we have next? We have plus 2qz. Okay, let's find another q. Another q. Okay? Q. Okay, we have another q here, but let's leave it first. check, okay, we have another cube here. We have what? Minus 2qx. Minus 2qx. Okay, let's come to what? Plus 2py. Plus 2py. Okay, is there any other plus 2py? Okay, there is none, but let's come to minus 2pz. Minus 2pz. Are you getting me now? So having known that, okay, let's come to this variable. This one I have 3 variables, which is what? Plus 2pz. So have you seen that? Now let's look for another that has 3 variables. We have one now. We have what? Minus 2pqz. Have you seen that now? So we have collected, like, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we have done it right. So let's see how to solve this further. So when you are solving this problem, please make sure you solve it step by step. So you're going to agree with me that what we have now, you're going to agree with me that we have, okay, let me bring this. We don't need this. Okay, this way I starting from. We have right now 2y minus 2x. I get me plus what now? Plus, is there anything common in both of them? Okay, let's start with this. There's something common between 2y and minus 2x, which is what? 2. Let's factor out 2. When we factor out what we then get, we have what? Y minus x. Now let's come here to what? To this. What is common between this and this? We have what? Plus 2q. Plus, when we factor out plus 2q from 2qz and what? Minus 2qx. What will remain? Z minus x. So we have what? Z minus x. When you multiply this by this, you're going to definitely get what? Definitely get this. Are you getting it now? So we have what? This now. Let's factor out plus 2p. When we factor out plus 2p from plus 2py and what? Minus 2pz. What will remain here? What will remain is what? Y minus z. Are you getting it now? So let's factor. We have what? Plus 2pqz minus 2pqz. Let's see. Okay? So let's just write this one down. Okay, this will cancel this definitely. Everything here will be 0. So we have come to the end of the problem. We have definitely solved it, and we have come to conclusion that this is the answer. So please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel immediately as you watch this video. Thank you.